Hello, this is my presentation on recreational drugs and performance-enhancing drugs in sport. So what are recreational drugs? A recreational drug is, well, a drug where you use it for recreational purposes and getting happy, having a good experience really. Some of these drugs include alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, and they're the legal ones. Of course there's some illegal ones like cannabis, cocaine and other forms of illegal drugs. Some of these drugs don't really affect the performance in sports, but they could be said so for some sports. In snooker, there were many times where snooker players would drink a lot of alcohol, which could lead to steadying their hand, meaning they were better at snooker. One of the famous snooker players who used to drink a lot was Alex Higgins. But as well, there's other sports stars who have taken recreational drugs for recreational purposes. These include Paul Merson, footballer for Arsenal and England. He does a lot of work for Sky Sports now. Ian Botham, England cricketer, also played football for Scunthorpe. And probably the famous one of all, Diego Maradona, who took cocaine a number of times. So, as well, darts players were known to drink a lot of beer to increase their accuracy, but it's possibly classed as unprofessional now, so not many do. And that's about it for recreational drugs in sport. And the next point is performance enhancing drugs. Performance enhancing drugs, there are many types of performance enhancing drugs. Like the most common ones are steroids, EPO, and probably diuretics. There has been many cases of really famous sports stars taking performance enhancing drugs, and probably the most famous of all, if you haven't heard about it, I don't know how, is Lance Armstrong, who won 6 Tour de France titles in a row and was probably suspected of taking performance enhancing drugs once or twice, but never really, no one really knowed about it. And just recently he admitted to the world that he took EPO, which of course helped him win the Tour de France titles, and now them titles have been stripped of him. EPO helps like you go for longer distances, so that's obviously makes you work harder for longer, so that's obviously why he took it, and it obviously helped him. There are a lot of famous sports stars who have took performance enhancing drugs. Andre Agassi, the famous tennis player, won, I'm not quite sure how many majors he won, but he won, I think it was 3. He was a very good tennis player, and he admitted to taking methamphetamine, which is a different form of EPO. But that was after he'd won all his titles, and there's not much stuff anyone could do about it. And then there's in every sport there's performance enhancing drugs are took. There's in football, a lot of people get banned for taking performance enhancing drugs, and in boxing as well, diuretics is used a lot. Roy Jones Jr., famous American light heavyweight champion, he was tested for drug use after one of his fights, and he took diuretics, which makes you lose a lot of weight, because it makes you lose a lot of the water in your body. And that's about it on performance enhancing drugs. And I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and see you later.